Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, and today I want to talk about a topic suggested by Ivan W, and that's the cave systems within No Man's Sky. Now this video is going to be more of an opportunity to share information with each other, because the cave systems are one of those aspects of the game that we've just seen a few times. We really don't know too much about them. Sean has done a lot of gameplay on Balari V, so he's had the opportunity to show us those cave systems. And we've seen that there do appear to be resources inside, and you can also temporarily provide yourself some shelter from the harmful environment, like the cold. And it seems that some cave systems can be happened upon by blasting at the ground, just as Sean had done on Balari V. But some also appear to occur naturally. One of my favorite gameplay footage clips we've seen involving a cave system occurs here on Chiame. Ugh, what a tongue twister. Anyway, this is where the IGN narrator mentions that some cave systems are extremely dangerous. That is particularly interesting since as of yet, we haven't really seen any combat beneath the surface of the planets. Although, finding new violent creatures and plants below the surface of a planet would definitely add a new dimension to the game. When Sean Murray plays the game for Stephen Colbert, we get to see another cave, although Sean starts very shallowly inside. As he walks out, little hybrid fox platypus things run out, which is one of the few times that we actually see a creature inside of a cave. There's also green crystals, presumably resources. Another nice little snippet of gameplay footage involving caves happens here, where a scan takes place beneath the surface. Interestingly, in this cave, sentinels are hovering about. They seem to have had some trouble finding Sean in a nearby building after he destroyed the door in another piece of gameplay footage, but they do understand how to get down into cave systems. One of the questions I'm interested in is just how easy is it to happen upon a cave by blasting into the surface the way Sean did in Balari V. He mentions in the Balari V gameplay that there are huge cave networks pretty much everywhere on the planet, so I wonder if it will be the same on most planets that have caves. The reason I'm curious is these planets are going to be planet-sized. Imagine just trying to fire a land disruptor hoping to get lucky. That might be okay in a smaller gameplay style of map that we're used to in other games, but a planet-sized map? Talk about trying to hit the lotto. Of course, that is another way to look at it. Sometimes you might just get lucky and find something amazing, and that certainly would be great if there's some special points of interests per se below the ground, deep in those cave networks. In an audio interview, Sean mentioned seeing a point of interest on a scan deep in a body of water, but he couldn't swim down far enough without dying to check it out. Adding the additional dimension of the caves as a place to search and potentially find things not typically noticed on the surface of a planet could really be a neat aspect of the game. Now normally I'd have a portion right here where I talk about your responses to a question that I asked in the last video. But as you're watching this, I'm actually out of town on a business trip, so I wasn't able to do that. I'll make it up to you, I promise. But that brings me to this video's question. That being, what are your thoughts on the potential cave systems within No Man's Sky? If a planet had the potential to hide them, would you take the time to blast away at the ground looking to go spelunking? Would you be more content to just stay on the surface? Do you think it adds to the exploration nature of the game? Have you found any obscure quotes from Sean Murray or other game testers that have gotten to play No Man's Sky involving the caves? Feel free to let me know in the comments section below, and as always, stay foxy and much love.